Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning in today's video. If you don't know me, I'm Kara from Ways. I want to welcome you guys to this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like beauty videos, then definitely consider subscribing to my channel if you enjoyed this videos. I know right now with everything going on, I hope you guys are all safe. Anybody that's watching this video, I hope you guys are all well. It's been crazy with this coronavirus. Unfortunately, I work in the healthcare field, so I have still been in the same routine basically. I go to work, but my kids have been home and I feel some kind of way about it. This pandemic going on, and I just really hope that you guys are safe. And I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video in particular, and the last couple of videos that I ended up putting up. At the time that I filmed those, this pandemic wasn't what it was, but being that it's spreading so wide, I really appreciate you for taking the time to try to take your mind off of things and enjoy this video with me. So yeah guys, today's video we're gonna get into some faves and some foes. I wanted to throw in some not so favorite products that I've tried in these last couple of months since the colder weather has come around. It's been a minute since I shared my favorites with you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, first of all, this Tatcha, the Kissu lip mask. I have been using the heck out of this lip mask. I don't know if you can tell how much I've been using. No, I don't. I know where the spoon is, I just don't use it. I basically just put my finger in it, use a little bit. This is part of my skincare routine. I basically, when I come, with my freshly washed face, I do my eye cream, serums, and then this is part of my lip treatment. So I really do like this lip mask. You can use it day or night, it doesn't matter. I don't find that it's so thick where it's unbearable. It's just really nice. It makes my lips really smooth. And I think I mentioned to you guys that it just, oh no, it wasn't you, it was in a Facebook group, but I do feel a difference in my lips. I just feel like they're smoother. I feel like there's less lines in my lips, and I wear this even going out the house. I'll put a little bit of this on and I'll leave my lips like that all day. So I love this Kiss mask, especially on the weekends. That's when I tend to just put my lip mask, because I don't usually do any kind of makeup in my face when I go to work on the weekends. But this lip mask has definitely been a go-to product. So after my skincare is done, I know you guys, if you're watching this video and if you're familiar with YouTube, you have had to see a video from Jackie Aina, and she normally does this technique when she puts powder on her face before she actually applies her makeup. But recently I saw a video from Jordan Liberty where he expanded on that, and if I can remember, I'll try to link that video down below. It's a 4-step routine to basically prep your skin before you even apply any makeup. So I've been doing that. So his first step is to, do your skincare and everything, and to set in that skincare, you're gonna go ahead in with a powder. The powder I've been using, it was something that I've gone back to, is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Now, it's funny that this is a finishing powder, but I use it as more like a translucent powder. It says it has lightweight translucent coverage, so I don't mind using this as a translucent powder, especially since it's like the first step of my makeup routine, not the finishing step. But I use this powder to basically set in all the skincare that I have done. And like I said, Jordan Liberty, he has a 4-step process. So he says you should powder, then you should spray your setting spray, which I still love, my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I've talked to you guys numerous times about this on my channel. Definitely love this setting spray. We'll continue to buy it. And this is just basically, I spray this to absorb that powder into my skin. And then after that, I go in with the 3rd step, would be to prime the skin. No, I think he does moisturizer, but being that I use so much skincare, I usually skip that product. I do have a moisturizing primer that I use. It's actually the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask, and I have been using quite a bit of this. I don't know if you can see that dent in there that I squeezed out the tube, but I've really been liking to apply this. I've used it both as an overnight mask, which is basically what it's supposed to be for, but right on the box they do recommend that you can put it on your skin and let it absorb for like 10 minutes. And then you can use it as a primer. You just basically wipe off any excess and then go ahead in with your makeup routine. But if I'm not using that primer, I have also been going in with my Hourglass primer, which I've had this in my collection forever, and then I just didn't use it. But something this winter told me, oh, check out that serum, because I recently told you in my More Empties, More Reviews video that I've cut out hydrating serums from my routine because I've been focusing more on the vitamin C. But this, I feel like I get the best of both worlds. It's a serum as well as a primer. So this is called the Hourglass number 28 Primer Serum, and I have really been enjoying that as well. So once my skin is primed, I haven't really been going in with any foundations. My next step is basically my concealer, which I have been loving the hell out of this. This is the Hourglass, what is it called? I have the package here. This is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer, and oh my gosh, this is the best concealer I have tried in I don't know how long. I've been using this like every day since I bought it, and that's not good because it's not cheap. It is a pretty expensive concealer, but I do find that you get a lot of product in here. This is actually 0.2 fluid ounces of product, which is 6 milliliters, which funny enough, I have recently tried the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and if I'm not mistaken, this actually has the same amount of product. Let me just see, I have the box of this as well. Yeah, it's literally the same amount of product. So I don't know if that's standard for concealers, but as far as the e.l.f. concealer, I mentioned in my More Empties More Reviews video, this is the concealer that I was wearing, and I don't think I can get away with this one without color correcting, but I always forget to color correct. But I do like that e.l.f. concealer mixed in with the original, the matte camo concealer that they had. I do like it mixed together, but by itself, I'm not really a fan. We're talking about favorites, and this is it. The Hourglass Flawless Airbrush, what is it called again? I'm sorry. Vanish Airbrush Concealer. This is a good one, y'all. So if you haven't tried it and you've been thinking about it, I definitely recommend that one. To set that concealer, I've been going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in number 3 Dark. And for so long, I felt like this shade would not be the right shade for me because, like, that's called dark. And look at me, I'm darker than that, right? But to set my concealer, this has been my go-to grab and go. I was leery and I was ready. I was like, I'm gonna return this if it don't work for me. But guys, underneath looks just so smooth. But this combination is bomb. I have tried using this powder with other concealers that I have, and I liked it just the same. So the powder, not only is the concealer bomb, but this powder is bomb as well. But that combination, perfect. Although I don't wear liquid foundation, I have been grabbing for two powder foundations, as a matter of fact. So I mentioned this to you earlier in the year. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Complexion Powder. I got this in the shade Chai. I actually like the powder foundation more than the liquid foundation. It's really quick to apply. It's just you grab your brush, dust it all around, and you are good to go. But the only thing about this Too Faced powder is that it freaking transfers like a mug. I just love the shade match on this. The shade Chai fits me perfectly. And although this is the perfect shade match for me, the transfer just gets to me so much. Like I told you guys, I work in healthcare, and not that I don't have any direct patient contact, thank God, but we are paper people. We use a lot of paper. I work in medical records, and you know, we're giving people records, we're printing them on paper, so I don't like for my makeup to transfer on any kind of paper that I'm using. So in that case, I will go in with my new favorite powder. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation, and I got mine in the shade Y505. I know for a long time a lot of people on here on YouTube have been raving about it, but things like that, if I don't get it right away when it first comes out, it's something I usually try to see if it still lingers in my mind and if it's something that I want to get. Well, this powder foundation has been on my wish list for so long, and I went to Sephora and I picked it up. So I finally got it and I love it. Like, this is really full coverage. So lately I have been going in with a lighter hand. I've been taking my Morphe E6 powder brush that has no handle, as we know. But I just take a little bit of the powder, nice and fluffy, and I go around, and it gives the perfect amount of coverage, guys. Like, it's so bomb. Sometimes I do go in with a heavier application of it, but on a daily basis, I pretty much just use this powder with this in conjunction, and it is so bomb. Like, it gives like a nice, I don't really have too many problem areas on my face to cover up. Once I do the concealer, I feel like I'm pretty even all around. So this powder foundation just brings everything in together, and I absolutely love it. Now for bronzer, Miss Fenty Beauty bronzer in Cocoa Naughty, guys. And let me tell you, I didn't think that I would love it as much as I do, but the FB is pretty much gone. Like, I have been using the hell out of this. This is called the Sunstalker Instant Moth Bronzer from Fenty Beauty, and mine is in the shade Cocoa Naughty. I do know that there is a shade deeper than this, and I'm so excited, guys. Do you know that they are coming out with cream bronzers and cream blushes? Like, that is my dream. Like, I love cream products. As a girl with drier skin, even though I'm pretty much normal combo now, I still sometimes do lean on the drier side, and I just love the way cream products look. I just feel like they blend better, they melt into the skin better, everything looks just nice, fresh, and flawless. So I am excited about those. But this bronzer has been bae. Absolutely love it. It doesn't get patchy on me. I do have it on today. It doesn't get patchy on me. It's smooth. It's buildable, because you do have to build it up. Like, it doesn't automatically show up right away. It depends, and that's what I like about it, because you can pretty much alter how much or how little bronzer you want to put on. I am talking about a lot of powder products. That's just what I've been going for. But a fave that I've been telling you guys about for a while is the Jouer So Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. I mean, come on, guys. Look how much I've used. Like, I have hit pan completely on this, but I'm still using all of that product that's up around there. Like, this just gives the perfect set. Like, after I do bronzer and I do highlighter and I do blush, which I'm not including highlighter and blush in this video, only because that's not always my go-to products. And when I do, I try to switch it up and pick different ones that I haven't used before. Like, I've been using the Matte Tons Rihanna blush that they have, because I like more natural looking blushes. I've been reaching for like the Becca Topaz, which I actually, that's the highlighter that I have on today, is Becca Topaz. But that has been a staple in my routine for a long time, so I wouldn't necessarily, it's a favorite, it's an all-time favorite, but I wouldn't say it's like a current winter favorite, even though I have been grabbing from it. So I guess it is, right? It is. But I don't have clips of that. And there's also, I also don't have a clip of me doing my eyebrows, and that's because I just end up, once I do my base, I get in my car, go to work, and I'll do my eyebrows and mascara at work. So my go-to eyebrow pencil has been the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow. Absolutely love this. This is in the shade 4.5. Shout out to Benefit Cosmetics for sending over these products. They sent over a couple of products, which the mascaras that I've been using are also from Benefit. So these were in the package that they sent me, and I have been using and loving these products. My latest mascara cocktail that I have really been loving, I go in with the Benefit Roller Lash first, and this allows me to separate my lashes and elongate them. You can see like every single lash, and then the Bad Girl Bang comes in and adds that volume. So this is the perfect mascara cocktail. Absolutely love that combination. And I just skipped right over the brows, but this brow pencil is so bomb. It is really smooth, not too waxy. It's really easy to be real precise. It has the spoolie on the other side, which we love. And the last favorite I wanted to tell you about is this Laura Mercier Puff. At the end of everything, once I do my setting spray again. Oh wait, I do have another one. I have another favorite setting spray. I have gone back to the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, because even though I said the two powder foundations, the Makeup, I was about to say Makeup Revolution, the Makeup Forever Powder Foundation, it has less transfer than the other one, but this locks it in and makes it like I don't even have those transfer issues. With the Too Faced, even with me spraying this, I do still have that issue. But the Makeup Forever one is better. But All Nighter, you guys know, OG product, absolutely love this. It definitely locks in your makeup and makes it last a little bit longer. But that last product that I wanted to talk to you about is my Laura Mercier Puff. At the end of my setting spray, I don't like splotches. Sometimes, you know, the spray will spray and you'll get a wet spot. So I'll take my puff and I just make sure to press everything in all over, and just, I wouldn't say helps to mattify, but it just brings everything, makes it real seamless, and everything just looks really good. So I'll go all over with no product. I straight go in with the puff itself, and I just make sure everything is nice and blended and, you know, seamless, like I like it. I also wanted to talk about some tools. I have 3 brushes here from the Andrea Renee, who makes this? Peaches and Pearls. This is from the Andrea Renee and Peaches and Pearl Peach and Pearl collection. She had came out with a brush set from them. Excuse me, all 3 brushes are dirty. I need to clean my brushes. But this brush, do it say what each one is? It doesn't say it. But this brush here, I would basically use for blending out my concealer or even applying under eye powder underneath, and it did wonders. This brush here is the powder brush, where I would, like I said, I would take that Maybelline Fit Me powder and I would use this to apply that first dusting of powder. I pretty much focus the powders on the center of my face where I know my oils break through. I try to prevent that and try to eliminate the shine. So this powder brush is really soft, feels really nice, and it was a pleasant surprise actually. I told you guys when I took them out, I did like an unboxing basically because it was in the package when I hold it. But when I took them out the packaging, I told you guys they were really soft. I washed them. And the third brush from that set that I love is this, what I've been using as a blush brush, as you can see. And I don't know, it just blends so nicely, blends that blush so nicely. Everything is nice and soft and it just fits perfectly. I think these, like, she did a really good job with this brush set, and I definitely wanted to give Andrea and Renee a shout out with those brushes. Now before we go, let's go ahead and get to my Faves, which is going to be all the products that I did not really like. So I hate to do it guys, but this brow powder from Fenty Beauty, I find it to be, I don't know if it's me getting the wrong shade. My shade that I picked up was black brown, so you would think it would be pretty deep. But I liked it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but for some reason I don't find that it sticks to my skin as much as it does my hairs. Like, if you're a person that doesn't need too much eyebrow finessing going on, then you may like this. But me, I like to extend my tail, and I find like it rubs off easily on my skin, so that's why I don't like it. It also doesn't have a spoolie. It has that cute little brush thing going on over there, but I'll use it because I have it, but not a fave. Also not a fave is this lip product that came. Oh, I didn't hit y'all with lip products. Let me know if you want me to do a separate video on my favorite lip products. I do need to bring that to you guys because I pretty much wear glosses. Like what I have on my lips now is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sepia gloss. I've been using my Fenty gloss. What else is in here? Like, you guys know I had to grab this out of the bag. But I just have go-to glosses like the Pat McGrath. I've been liking the same stuff. Glosses. But this came in that holiday set box, the Sephora favorites that I had hauled, and if you haven't seen that haul, I'll go ahead and link it up above for you guys so you can check it out. But this was not a good product. Like, this is called the Be a Roller Baby in Your Incredible Rollerball Gloss, and it's called Choose Your Happy. This gloss is so thick, it's not even funny. Like, I was just really turned off. It's not sticky. Was it sticky? I don't think I wore it long enough to see if it was. No, yeah, I just don't like the texture of it. It's like really thick, and it just reminds me of like an old school cheap gloss, and I just wasn't a fan. It has this little metal applicator that you would use more for under your eyes, and my lips, like, no, I need a real applicator, I need real gloss, and this just was not it. And last but not least, my current foe is this damn Kim Kardashian. What is it called? Probably be playing with the box. It probably looks a little dirty. Thankfully, y'all can't see that because of the lighting. But this is the KKW fragrance Ulta Crystal Pear and Peony. So this was an Ulta exclusive. I don't think you could have got this on her website because the box clearly says Ulta. $35 for this. It comes like this. I think I showed you guys this in the haul, but it comes like this. Has the little crystals in there. Packaging A1. Not a problem. But this scent, it smells good. Don't get me wrong, it does smell good. But again, this is just one of them scents that do not freaking last. I hate when a scent doesn't last. It smells, like I said, it reminds me of like the Victoria's Secret pear glaze. I think that's what it's called from there. And I'd rather spend my money on that and I can spray that all day long rather than wasting my money on this. But as you can see, I have used quite a bit of it, so I've tested it out. I've tried to give it a try, and there's been days when I come home and I'm like, babe, you smell me? Do you smell me? He said, I smell good. I never smell bad, but I just don't feel like I smell it. If I don't smell it, like, I don't wear my fragrances for everybody else. I wear them for me because I just like to smell good. And if I can't smell it like 3-4 hours later, it doesn't have a long lasting power on my, it just doesn't work with my body chemistry, that it just doesn't last. And I was really disappointed in this because I had high hopes for it and, you know, disappointed me. But that basically ends this video. If you guys use any of these products, let me know your experiences with them down below, or you can just tell me what your current favorite products is. Give me like the one of your go-to products, anything that you grab on a daily basis. I would love to know what it is. I'll see if I've tried it or if it's something that I need to try. So go ahead, share your thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already part of the K Squad, I would love for you to join. We'd love to have you here in this community. And yeah, guys, stay safe, stay blessed. I hope everybody remains to be well. Let's try to ride this thing out the best way that we can. We are strong and we will make it, God willing. So yeah, guys, until next time, I hope to catch you guys on the next video. Later, y'all.